Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. So, last episode, we got started with Botania because we needed glass to make the lenses. We made a couple lenses, but I finished what we needed. We have been quite busy around here. First off, of course, we did upgrade the altar. Standing up there where we just was the telescope. I have already got through attunement. We are attuned to Avitus, so we can gain health or gain hearts, which is great. I've added these up here, these spectral relays, to boost our power. We weren't getting enough steel. This thing will fill up at night now. We're just about to the point where we're going to be moving into making collector crystals and stuff like that. But the problem is before we can do that, we've got to get the next tier altar, I believe. And we got to do blood magic first. We're not going to do blood magic. I've done enough magic the last few days to last me for a little bit. Also, work on the castle has begun. I don't know where she's going with this, but it started. So hopefully we'll get a plan together here soon so I can start moving in some of our machines and stuff over here and start spreading out. We got a lot of quests to complete, as usual. Of course, we got Recycler that I didn't make, but we need to get into Mass Fabricator because we need to get that thing done to start getting UU matter. What else have we done? Of course, we've done all this astral sorcery stuff. Actually, that's something I need to show you all. I was working on getting stuff together for environmental tech. And in order to do environmental tech stuff, you need the Empower. Let's go in here and look at this stuff. It's easier to do it with my hands. You need these terrestrial artifacts with Enderium. Gives you Litherite. To make these, it's all the empowered stuff. And this is where it gets interesting. Restonia ones, you need this rhodochrosite. Not necessarily bad. We can use rubies in order to do that. Or there is the rock crusher that we can use granite. We're going to need more than what we've got as far as those. But each one of these takes a different... That's not what I wanted. Takes a different... that one doesn't. That one takes black iron. That is something that is an issue. Well, not really an issue, but we can do. We've got an induction smelter. But everything takes something from nuclear craft. That takes thorium from nuclear craft, which we did have. We got 2 blocks of black iron, so we can do a couple of these without getting into it a whole lot. These take beryllium, the Enigmatic ones. Beryllium, the only way to get it is from a rock crusher with andesite. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to start working on some nuclear craft stuff. Looks like somebody else is doing some nuclear craft stuff. But yeah, because of that, basically you need, in order to make some of that stuff, the rubies and stuff like that, we need ores from Biomes of Plenty. We need a little bit of all this stuff. Amber, malachite, peridot, ruby, sapphire, tanzanite, and topaz. So the easiest way to get them is with a laser. And so that's what we've got going on. Made the laser. Wasn't really that hard to make. The laser base was just dense gold plates. Osmiridium. That was the hard part of it. I spent 2 hours running around here looking for iridium. The only way to get it is either this way with thermal foundation ores or to find it in chest. I went around to Dragon's Nest. I went around to Great Wood Trees. Went around to villages. If we pull up our map, you can see I've gone out quite a bit and just happened to find enough to get what we need. That is actually complete too. I was going to record that, but didn't. There was nothing to it, nothing special, nothing fancy. But yeah, I managed to get all of that we needed. So let's go ahead and claim those. We've got one for this. Just trying to find ways to do power. Thermal expansion. We've got a couple. We've got plenty of room in my inventory. Made a couple more. Made the pulverizer, redstone furnace. David got cinnabar. Oop, I froze up there. And then, of course, now we're working on nuclear craft stuff, which we had already started. He's got speed upgrades taken care of. So, let's see what we get. Scanner, end rods, slime blocks, basic wireless energy crystals are nice. Eyes of Ender, more cave illuminators, sausage and bread, pizza. I can use all the pizza we can get. Fire meal, we've already got a bunch of it. Most of it's just food. So, let me clean all this stuff out and then we'll get going. Alright, so I think we are ready to go. So, what are we going to be making? Well, we need to make the rock crusher is what we need. Rock crusher will allow us to get what we need to get the beryllium. What else will this give us? The rhodochrosite and fluorite. Fluorite we are going to need eventually anyways, it looks like. We do need zirconium dust for something. For that. So it's all stuff that we need to do. So, rock crystal. We need to make DU plating, which is going to be a pain because we need sulfur, we need uranium. We got advanced platings. We got from completing one of the quests, and they should be in here somewhere, right there. So we've got the plating. We need uranium 238, which we've got a little bit of right here, but in order to get that, we are going to need that's not what I want. I want uses on this and uses on that. Mox fuel. We need the isotope separator, I guess it is. That'll give us our uranium 238. So we need to make the isotope separator, which is basic plating, which is easy to make. It's lead sheet metal, lead item casings. Electric motors are not really hard to do. We need some steel, some copper solenoids, which are a bit of work, but nothing that we can't handle. And then these linear actuators, just pistons. We got to make ferroboron, which we have alloy furnace, which we can do this. It's a lot of steel, but we should have, I don't know how much steel we've got, but we've got easy access to making steel now, so that's not much of an issue. So, let me get all this stuff made. The machine chassis, we need to make tough alloy. Tough alloy is lithium and ferroboron, which lithium we've got out here in our laser. So, I'm going to spend some time here, get all this stuff together, because this is probably going to take a little bit for us to do. And then I will be back. Alright, so, I'm back. I have been at this for a minute. But we do have our rock crusher. I need some space. Lord, do we need space. But we got our Isotope Separator, which give us Uranium 235 and our 238. So we got both of those. 235 we use to make the DU plating. So we're good. So, next up on our list is we need to get this thing set up. There we go. That'll be getting power. Probably not enough power. Hopefully it'll get us enough power to do this. We are seriously hurting on power right now. So, but we need beryllium, and for beryllium we need andesite, and I'm hoping that there is some up in this stone chest. And we've got 2. There's got to be more than that. That's it? Well, I guess I'm going mining for andesite. Alright, we gotta hurry up and get this done. I got some storms blowing through and I may lose power. Alright, so we got our andesite. Should be able to throw this up in here. Oh no. That's a problem with this stuff. And this is a problem with our power situation. Something that we got to get taken care of. Because this takes... It'll fill up. We got to wait for it to fill up. And then we've got to wait for it to actually craft the stuff. Or to do the process. So this is going to take a minute to actually do. A long minute to actually do. So we'll let this just run overnight and be done with it. We're not going to be able to get done what we need to get done for this. But the crushed rhodochrosite, we can actually don't need to worry about doing. So to do the actually additions ones, all we need to do is get some rubies, which we should have rubies. I don't think we've got any in here, but we should have. My phone's going off telling me that it's storming or fixing to storm. Should have some rubies in here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so uses on this. Is there a better way of doing this? That gives us 2. That gives us 2. Pulverizer gives us 2. And if I break it with looting, all I'm going to get is 1. So, scratch that. We'll just throw it through a pulverizer here. Why everything's going back here, I have no idea. Well, I know why, but I made pulverized coal earlier, and there's some right there. So that's going to give us more than enough rubies to do what we need to do with. Let's just go ahead and make all of these that. Well, maybe not, because we ain't getting no power. Alright, so I just got the crap scared out of me. Had a branch fall on the house. Thank God it was just a little bitty branch. But anyways, this is not going to work. It fills all the way up and then just dies. We've got to work on power. So that is going to be next on our list before we get into crafting all this stuff from actually additions. So yeah, let's see what we can't do about that. Alright, we are back. Now, this is actually 2 days later. I had to quit recording when I was in here messing around. The storm got bad, lost power, so had to quit. So I tell you what. First off, huge thank you to David, because while I wasn't able to play, he got our power situation. He's been busy the last day and a half. I guess it was him that done most of it. We got some power going. This is generating about 12,000 RF a tick, I guess. We are loading up on some power over here now. Only problem is this thing still burns through it quick. Oh, Lord, it burns through it quick. Anyways, it's got garden closures set up, doing the bioreactor, doing biofuel. Got 4 of them going there. So yeah, we've got a better source of power. It's been running this. That's just barely enough to keep this thing running at a good pace. We've got a lot of stuff in here now. So, anyways, to recap, for you and for me, we're working on getting the stuff together for doing the empowered stuff so we can get these made. These are made with all of this stuff. So, to do this, of course, we need all the different ones. For the empowered Restonia, we needed rhodochrosite, which we got from rubies, which Scarlet went out and done some mining for me, and then I got some out of the laser. The whole reason why we got the laser. Ardite rods. Redstone reception coils, which we have not made together yet. Make these in the metallurgic infuser with, it's 160 redstone and a piece of gold. Not actually 160, it's what, 16 pieces or 2 pieces run through the enricher. And then the red nether brick, which is nether brick and nether wart. The emeradic, which beryllium, which is why we got into nuclear craft. Got that. Of course, then just the standard stuff. For the empowered diamantine, we needed zirconium, which we got from diorite in the rock crusher, mana diamonds, malachite, manulin. For void crystals, we need ink sacs, block of iron, block of black quartz, and basalt. The Palus crystals we already have. The recipes for this is dense lapis, sapphire, which the sapphire we can get from... I thought we could get it from... Anyway, we can get it from Seven Endstone. Matter of fact, we can get all of those from 7 Endstone. That's nice to know. We had some in here, I think, or either that. Yeah, there's some in here. Still some in here. So yeah, I got to spend some time getting all this stuff empowered. Oh, the Inori is osmium block, bone block, fluorite, which we can get from peridot, and then block of quartz. So, now that I've got all this stuff done, I've got to empower all of it. So, I'm going to do that, and then we'll see about making them into Litherite. That's where we're headed. I'll be back. Alright, so we are back. I think I've got what we need now to do this. I think. Let's grab all those. We're going to grab these 2. We'll grab those. So we need to break all these down. And this should give us what we need in order to make enough to at least get the laser, so I can figure out exactly how many of these we need to make. What are we missing? Palus crystals. Oh, I didn't grab those, did I? I didn't finish those. I thought we had enough of those. They're right there. We did. So, try this again. That's 46 of them. That's more than what we need. Alright, so we need these in here. We need, I don't know how much Enderium we need. Enderium recipe is the exact same thing it always is. 3 lead, pulverized platinum, resonant ender bucket. So, wasn't that hard to do. We've got some other ways we can do this. But right now, that's what we've got. So, let's throw 4 of these in here and see what that gets us. I thought that said... that takes 72 millibuckets of molten Enderium. It's just slow. Oh my gosh. Do we have any kits available to us in here? There is a Signalum kit. There is... that's not a kit. That's... alright, I'm going to spend some time making some upgrade kits, because this will take forever to do. And we got to get 33 more of them. So let's see what we need for these kits. Hardened kit is bronze gear. We should have most of this stuff running around here. That's Constantan, nickel. I don't see any bronze gears. Matter of fact, I see bronze. Let's change this out. Oh, I had a coughing fit. So there is us a bronze gear. I know there is some Invar in here. Is that it? No. And 2 of those. So there is a hardened kit. For the reinforced, we need silver gear. We got any? Still got some hardened glass in here. A silver gear, 4 electrum. Oh, we need 1 more piece of glass. And we've got this Signalum gear, or kit here. We'll go ahead and do that. So there's that one, and that one. That should speed it up some. We can make some speed augments. I think we've got some floating around here. Increases power generation, processing speed. This will probably use more power than we've got. That's a lot better. Oh, that's a lot better. Alright, so, where's my sleeping bag at? There it is. We need to sleep. So we need to look at, while we're waiting on these to finish, we need to look at interconnects. That's our next thing. That's the problem, next problem that we're going to run into, because these things are expensive. Black concrete, easy enough. I think we've actually got some in here. Black concrete, beautiful. We're halfway there. I don't know why I went out here. So the connector parts of it, this is where it gets expensive. We need a ton of tin. Now we've got all the tin in the world, just not over here. Let's head over to, I haven't showed you all over here. This episode is getting long. I may wind up doing these off camera and just getting back next episode and getting everything together and getting it set up. Because we're going to have to do a load of this stuff. So let's go downstairs here. This is the sieve setup that David's got going on. Yeah, we've got got loads of resources over here. So yeah, I tell you what, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to let that run. I'm going to get together what we need for these interconnects, which is going to be just a lot of me processing a bunch of stuff. Aluminum brass is probably the worst one we got to deal with. Signalum we can do pretty easy. I don't know. I tell you what, I wish we had a Shibuchi. Ooh, now that's nice and easy to do. Aluminum brass is one of them that's going to be, it's easy enough to make. So yeah, I tell you what, we won't go away. I'll just cut here right quick. I will make all this stuff and then I will be back. Alright, so we are back. I think I have most everything we need. So we need interconnects. What am I missing? I didn't get enough tin. That's easily enough taken care of. I thought I grabbed enough. So there we go. That should be enough now. No, that's... oh yeah, brain fart. So there's that. We're going to need... I'm probably going to have to go get some more. Alright, let's do this. We've got this set up to where it's more or less just as fast. This will give us two of them. Anyways, while that's going on, we need to make this diode. This diode I forgot about. Looked it up. Skystone we've got a bunch of. Mana infused gear, which is from molten mithril. We're getting that from our laser. Then, of course, the machine frame iridium reinforced plate. We are getting iridium from... did I make that already? Yeah, I did. We're getting iridium from our laser too. So, diode made. We've got our 4 litherite that we need. We're just waiting on this. We are going to need a block of diamond and some lasers. That's easy. That's all easy stuff to do. Glass. I don't think this glass will work. We'll see. Oh, it will. Nice. So there's that. I'm just popping right here in front of him. We don't need that. We've got the block of diamond. Alright, so all we need now is our tin. And then we are golden. And we can find out what it is we're going to have to do to get this freaking miner. Let me tell you, this has been the culmination of a lot of hours of work. A lot. There we go. That's our what we need. 2 interconnects. Uses on that. We want this. Void ore miner. Boom. We got it. Place that down. So we need 24 structure frames, 20 structure panels. Alright, so we've got a few of these. We've got 8, it looks like, so far. Which is not bad. Let's check in here. There's 4 more. So we've got 12. Alright, so now let's look at the recipes for these. we're going to need 2 Litherite and an interconnect for each one of these. So we need... We're halfway there, so we need 12 more. Shouldn't be that hard for us to do now. Now, the other part of this is we need structure frames. Just structure panels. Those are interconnects. We're going to need a lot. It's going to be a lot of me sitting here grinding this out. That's alright. We've got 12, so that's enough to do 6. I need to do 12 more of those. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do. So, but with that, we've got a lot of quests that we need to complete. I'm just going to do that off camera. I got that. We've got actually additions all the way done. We've got some more thermal expansion done. We'll go ahead and do this. This ought to be a good one. Wait, did I actually get that? I don't think we got that. Maybe we did. That's what we got out of it, is some blueberry pancakes. Oh well. Anyways, this video's gone on long enough, so I'm going to spend some time off camera getting everything together, and next episode when we come back, we'll set this thing up. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!